Hi, Kiwi. All right, we are back at Hades, and I am going to do one more challenge before I go back to the more casual play that I have set myself up for so far. We're going to be running the Bow of Hera, or the Aspect of Hera, with the Palm Blossom. We are going to finally get our win on extreme measures. Now, I thought about doing Rama, but we've had so many Rama runs recently that I figure I'll do something different from usual. And oh, wait, are these? I forgot to turn off the other heats. I just want extremer measures. That's all I need. All right. Wish me luck.
No turning back.
We're gonna take the Palm Blossom and just kind of stack up whatever cast we're offered. Hopefully it's a good cast and not like Zeus. Artemis.
Zagreus, if only you could turn yourself into a woodland creature and just fly or burrow out of there. My Callisto, she can turn into a bear. You ever seen those? Monstrous, furry things. Quite huggable, if they don't kill you first.
Okay. I mean, I could do her cast, I guess. Or honestly, why don't we take her dash strike so that we get the damage up from that? I think that's the call here. That'll be really good for us. But I have not run the Bow of Hera in a while, or the Aspect of Hera in a while, so this will be a little bit of a remember how to play sort of scenario. But I don't think it's that hard, considering I've run the Aspect of Beowulf and it plays very similarly. Just charge up your cast and launch your attack and watch the things happen. Alright, we'll take Athena. Athena could be decent. Yeah. Well, that was avoidable. Honestly, Artemis might be really good because if we get her legendary, we'll get more casts. I should look to see what we need for it.
Sometimes I think about what you've endured. To have been living in that loathsome squalor, cousin. I swear, you'll have your justice.
Thank you, Athena. All right, let's see. I think I'll take her call. Her call is just so darn good for survivability. It'll let it, if we get triple shot with this build, we'll be able to like do a ton of damage very quickly.
Come on.
Anyway, so I am still currently at home with Kiwi. Ooh, these are both reasonable options. I think I'll take the dash strike for the more damage though. Chaos or a hammer. I think we need to go for the early hammer. Although chaos could set us. I'm gonna take the hammer. The hammers are just so game-changingly powerful, even in their base form. Like, and the bow has a lot of good options as well. We'll probably get offered a chaos again at some point. Granted, they can also just choose to not show up at all sometimes, which is always a little bit frustrating. I am very used to playing Rama the way I feel that very, very clearly right now. Chain shot. No, flurry shot. Hold attack to shoot rapidly, but you cannot power shot anymore. I'm going to take that. I think this is going to be terrible for our build, all things considered. But I want to get it for the...
Feels lighter than before.
I'm getting it for the Fated Prophecy list. It just means that our we'll really be depending on our cast for all our damage here. This is fine though. As long as I am accurate with my shot, which I clearly am not. Ooh, I don't like how this plays at all. Zeus. Zeus doesn't really appeal to me, but I guess we could take him, because what do I even want? I don't even know, man. We're just going for random boons at this point, I think. I don't think Zeus's cast is a good one, so I wouldn't take that. Oh, goodness. That was an unnecessary hit.
So my elusive Artemis has shown you favor, has she? The little scamp. She seldom shows respect to anyone, not even me. But I'll enhance her blessing nonetheless.
I guess we'll take his special if it's offered. Yeah, because I don't think the attack is going to be really good here. The attack speed on our attack is too short, and I don't think his cast is the right call. Hey, look, it's the Sisyphus.
Welcome.
Can you tell that I might be a little bit tired, Kiwi?
Sisyphus, I've meant to ask. Where are you getting all this stuff you give to me? You must be pretty well connected around here.
Oh, well, you know, I have acquaintances amongst the locals here. Try to be neighborly with everyone is all. It's not just Baldy and myself, as you can see. Sometimes I come across things that'd be better off in other hands than mine.
All right. I don't think I'll need the gold, honestly. So I'll take the darkness here.
A fine selection.
Mine.
One nectar for Boldy.
To our most famous boulder.
Thank you, Boldy.
Good chat.
Well, I'm gonna give an ambrosia to
Baldy is
Sisyphus.
grateful.
Sisyphus, sir. You've helped me selflessly time after time without so much as asking anything in return. Wanted to say I'm very grateful and thought you might like to try this. Here for a special occasion.
Why, Prince, is this? It is. I've not so much as seen a bottle of it, much less sampled it. Thank you so much. Although, with all respect, I cannot rightfully accept such a fine gift. Unless...
Unless what?
Oh no, you're not making me take something in return. You know this was a gift, not an exchange, sir, right? Wait, what is that?
This Highness is a little friend of mine kept tucked away in Baldy's care. Wherever you'll be going next, he'll make a worthy traveling companion. And when he's with you, Baldy and I will be with you in spirit too.
Where do you tuck things in Boldy? His eyeballs, his nose? I don't know. What do we get?
Sir,
Oh.
this is a mint condition shady you just gave to me. I'm so grateful.
Cool, we got another companion. I think this one drops a Boldy on enemies, which is pretty funny.
Security.
Made them mad. Ready.
So I think, yeah, I haven't because I've been playing with Desperate Measures on, or no, what is it? I've already forgotten the name of the debuff. Tight Deadline, that's it. Because I've been playing with Tight Deadline, I haven't gotten any rooms like this in a long time. Because the way that Tight Deadline works is it makes these sorts of rooms not spawn for some reason. Because these do pause the timer, so that I don't see why that would matter. Like, I think we could still get Thanatos rooms, and that didn't stop him from showing up. Well, I'm not going to complain too much. It's a bunch of coin that we can get from these rooms.
Below my expectations.
We'll take the darkness here, because once again, we're back into the grind for meta progression, I suppose. We are looking for a good attack boon, because we've kind of nerfed our bow without power shot. Yeah, we can rapid fire, but I feel like the DPS is overall a lot lower.
I can't.
And this definitely does not synergize very well with the Hera bow, I will say, unfortunately. Which means Extremer Measures is going to be a little bit rough when we go fighting dear old Dadist.
I know you're out there, fish.
Alright, I'm going to catch this fish. I promise I'm going to catch this fish. Got it.
There. Victory.
Alright. Okay, you know what? We're going to do this. Just stacking up some more Zeus and Artemis boons. Very welcome. Who do I have an easier time dealing with, though? I guess Zeus.
Side.
Oh, excellent. Okay, we can get... Ooh, Clouded Judgment, though, might be better. Jolt is really strong, though. I'm going to take Clouded Judgment for now. Because we have Athena's Call.
Oh, look, turns out it's time for target practice once again. Start running, Zagreus.
Alright, if you say so, Artemis.
She won't like this. She's angry now.
What I may need to do is get, like, exit wounds from Artemis plus Lightning Rod again. Because Lightning Rod carried the last run, let's be honest. That might make us really strong. But it feels like I'm definitely... This honestly feels like I'm better off using my special for damage right now. Ooh, that hammer was not great for me on this build.
I will admit mistakes were made back there, so you just don't make them again next time, all right?
I agree. I will never make the same mistake again, Artemis. As far as what we're talking about, I think we're going to be slightly talking about different things. I will take Support Fire. Because that will make it so we can potentially get her duo or her legendary boon, get one extra cast and up our damage on the attack. We're still missing the core of our damage in theory. Like the core of our damage was supposed to be our attack and our cast, and we have neither, which is what the aspect of Hera is supposed to scale with, you know. But we're running a special build on the aspect of Hera somehow, which is just kind of funny, kind of really unfortunately sad, I guess. I don't know.
A centaur heart.
Hey, a gold pot. Not what I was expecting to find, but I'm glad I found it. Alright, Dionysus. I do not want Dionysus in this build, I think. I'll take Hermes, though.
Pleasure doing business.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, okay, both of these are good options. After using your call, gain 30% dodge chance and movement speed. Or I attack 10% faster. Second wind sounds really good for how I'm kind of building into a call, but I think the attack is better just for the DPS up it offers us. I see the special pot, I missed it, oops.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Let's get to work, Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
I think Zagreus is going to become self-conscious if you keep calling him Red Blood.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
Don't ask me why I said that. You don't want to know.
You're funny, but you'll break. They always do.
Support fire is fun here, though, because we are kind of rapid firing, so at least we're shooting off a bunch of arrows. And it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a little bit of chip damage. It's like, I think a lot of people like support fire, and I'm in that camp, but I do recognize it as kind of a boon trap. There are definitely better boons to take, like pressure points would have been objectively better there, because any chance to crit is, any chance to do 3 times more damage than originally dealt is really, or than otherwise would have been dealt, is pretty phenomenal. But I'm not going to complain about being a little cheesy with support fire, because it is adding up. The damage adds up. It's not a lot, but it is there.
See you later.
It's particularly better in the early phase of the run, and then as you get higher and higher, particularly Elysium and Styx, it just falls off really hard.
Elective's performance has been lacking as of late.
Have to keep going.
I'm going to keep using the Palm Blossom and see what levels I can stack up. Would be lovely, would genuinely be lovely if we got a call or a cast I wanted to use. But I may just have to settle. I think Athena's attack would be at least decent. It has a reasonable attack modifier for us. Alternatively, honestly, you know who would be good? Demeter might be pretty decent, because at least I'll be slowing things rapidly.
Through all that, the way to the surface.
But honestly, I'll take whatever I get given. If I get given the choice, I'll probably use the Palm on the call, just because it extends the duration, and a fully charged call on a boss fight is just hilarious. Yeah, our DPS right now is definitely leaving something to be desired, I will say.
A palm of power.
Alright, special, don't care about. Yeah, we'll take the call here. 1 more damage on support fire. That feels underwhelming. So Hermes, Palm, or HP. We'll take the Hermes boon and see if we can get second wind offered again.
Bloodless.
I think I just accidentally fired all of my casts off into the lava in the upper left corner, which means I'm just not going to use them now. Unfortunate. Athena's dash really doesn't do much for us in this build, unfortunately, because we're rapid firing, so it's hard to like reliably dash multiple times in a row. I actually worry that I might do more damage with my special right now than my attack. I don't think that is correct, but it feels like it might be. Alright, Hermes, what have you got?
You met your father face to face only the one time, cuz, despite rendering services to him for quite a while. Memorable experience, I'll give it that. Seems like he's not done anything with all the messages my side keeps sending him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Alright, move faster, second wind. Yeah, there we go. After using call, gain dodge chance and move speed for 10 seconds plus 30%. Alright, Palm Poseidon. Ooh. I could do a Poseidon. Yeah, let's do that. That could set us up for a Mirage Shot, although I don't know how Mirage Shot works, or if it works with Hera Bow. I'm willing to try and find out, though. Alright, I'm starting to get a sense of how this plays.
Greetings, nephew. I've learned that you have managed to get all the way to Asphodel. Fine work. Now you just keep on going.
Alright, so do I want his cast or his attack? The attack modifier isn't that great, but we've got our 3 gods in the god pool, right? We've got Athena, we've got Artemis, we'd have Poseidon now. Do I have one other? I feel like I had one other, but maybe I don't. Yeah, let's take his cast. Another Zeus spoon, alright. I'll try and take Jolted if I'm offered it this time.
The barge of death is always here for me.
Spin to win, girlfriend. Spin to win. I forgot about that. Popping out of them. Alright, Barge of Death is going pretty well. Gonna kill these shield casters first. Look at support fire doing some damage, yay. Alright, it's not amazing. It's really not that amazing, but it feels fun to have. And that's what matters. And we got another level on it. Sea Storm, when you knock foes away, they are struck by lightning. Okay. Wasn't expecting to get a duo boon with Zeus and Poseidon this early into the game, but I'm not going to complain about having it now. I am missing these shots with my cast gems in them really badly. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess part of the issue with this build is just I'm usually a lot more deliberate with how I shoot, and this makes it so I don't have to be, or I'm not supposed to necessarily be. Doesn't help that enemies get pushed away with the Poseidon cast into areas where I can't easily pick up my gems in this area. Our damage seems pretty solid, so we're good. And this will up it pretty heftily, because that's like a 50% plus increase. We'll take the darkness as always, because we just need to stack up so many things in the mirror still. Ah, good, Thanatos. That'll give us some extra survivability that we'll need.
Don't have much time, but let me see if I can pitch in.
You can always pitch in, Thanatos. I almost read that as pinch in, though, which would have been weird.
Way to find out. Not yet.
I'm not convinced I can out DPS his little circle, though. I'll have to focus on killing the smaller things, but they're spawning with armor, Kiwi. That's unideal. I'm just gonna let that one that got marked die, because I can't stop it from happening, I think. Oh, I was standing on lava. Uh-oh. Ooh.
That's all of
I barely won that.
you beat me once again. I've gotta go.
Alright, what do we got now? A shop or Artemis? We'll take Artemis. That's probably the mid shop. Oh, it's not. Okay, we're on to Lerny. Asphodel is always so much shorter than I expect it to be, I swear. Alright, what have we got? Exit wounds. Heck yeah. I think, yeah, we'll take exit wounds, because that's a pretty sizable amount of damage since we're going to be spamming our attack into enemies anyway. Or spamming our cast into enemies anyway. Through our attack.
How's the old neck holding up?
So I'm not used to how short that fight with Thanatos was. I think it's just because, like, I'm so used to having jury summons running at almost all times, so that was far fewer enemies than it typically is. Or than I've gotten used to it being, I suppose. Exit Wounds synergizes pretty well with Hera Bow, though, because it increases the speed at which the cast gems leave enemies. It's still like a 5-second regeneration, though, so it's not amazingly fast. But that's fine.
Can't do that.
I'm using the, I was using my Athena call there just so that I could more easily go and pick up my gems. We're definitely gonna need some more Poseidon boons or Zeus synergy boons to make my cast really feel good on this build, but that's fine. I'm gonna use this here so that I can reflect those projectiles and kill 2 heads in the process. I'm gonna be very curious to see what damage. I would be very curious to know how much damage that support fire actually did in this whole process. 'Cause I'm not expecting it to be that much, honestly. But all things considered, not the worst Lerny fight. Honestly, this fight has been going pretty cleanly. It's just, it feels like it's substantially lacking something to make it feel amazing. We'll keep running the Palm Blossom for now. At least we have a cast that I can level up now. We'll take the coin. Nah, I don't think it's worth taking that just yet. And there's nothing here I particularly want to sell, so on to the next floor. Not gonna lie, it's quite nice not to have Underworld Customs making me purge a boon every floor. All bets are off when we make it to Hades, though, because it's gonna be a tough fight. I've only fought Extremer Measures Hades once, and it did not go well.
Just need to storm my way through that eternal paradise.
So we'll have to see how it goes. I'll go for Zeus here, because if we do get a duo boon with Artemis, again, I was saying Lightning Rod would be pretty darn great here. I think part of the issue on this build is, like I was saying before, I'm used to like charging up my shop and then positioning it, and in this I have to like aim at the enemy from the start, which throws me off a little bit. We got another level of Athena's Aid, that's funny. High voltage, your lightning bolt effects deal damage in a larger area. I guess I'll take that. Oh, hey, a fish.
Fishing time then.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, oh. Huzzah, indeed. I was not expecting that to be that quick. Okay. Oh, and there's our second hammer. Hopefully we get something that really makes the build pop off, because we need something. Support fire probably kills these guys, so I'm just gonna spam it. Alright, this feels kind of nice, not gonna lie. Interesting that my cast didn't go off when it hit the shielder. This is fine, though. This is absolutely fine. Your attack deals more damage to nearby foes. Your attack hits up to 3 foes. I think, honestly, Chain Shot might be the best choice here, because I don't want to go melee build on these guys if I can avoid it anymore. So yeah, we'll take Chain Shot. Hopefully that it doesn't stop it from piercing, because it might. I think that's how it was with Rama. It made Rama much weaker. But I don't think it'll matter as much here because I'm firing a lot faster than Rama does. Well, I wouldn't call it amazing, but it's definitely damage up, I suppose. What a weird build this run has become, not gonna lie. At least I still have my range to me too. Support fire. Oh my goodness, this guy is somehow in a like really good safe spot. Couldn't hit him with support fire or my attack from that position. Yeah, these armored enemies, you can just feel that my DPS is a little bit lackluster, unfortunately. Or at least our burst potential is severely lacking, I suppose. Alright, mid-shop or palm? I think I'll take the shop and see what god boon I can pull him. I don't know if you can get duos or legendaries in the shop, but I think you can.
Always a pleasure, Carol.
But we're not getting it here. We'll take pressure points. And we'll take the HP as well. Make ourselves as tanky as possible. Ooh, do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that. That seems like a bad decision, Kiwi. Especially since I'm trying to save up my Death Defiances. So then the question is Poseidon versus Artemis. I think I go Artemis, honestly. I'm gonna go Artemis and hope for her legendary.
It's the butterfly ball.
I'm just gonna focus on DPSing the ball down. We'll deal with her little minions that she spawns in a second. Oh, I can kill that before it respawns. Excellent. The shielders is still going to be a problem, which means Thesis is going to be a little bit of a problem too, but as long as I position correctly, I should be fine. And there we go. Plus, we're getting offered a Chaos Gate. That could be pretty good for us.
Olympus, I accept this message.
If they give us either an attack up or a cast stone up. God Gauge charges up faster when you deal crits. That could be decent. Like, I'm trying not to take her attack, but maybe I should. Nah. I think I'll probably just take Poseidon's attack. Yeah, let's go for the Chaos Gate. Hopefully not throw the run. Alright, good old Chaos. What have you got for us today?
Swift Hermes urge you on, I see, O son of Hades. Beware the narrow distance between hastiness and swiftness. A distinction I am not so sure the god of travel fully understands.
Fair enough. That's a interesting quote. Okay, excellent. So, on the one hand, an extra cast stone. On the not good hand, on the other hand, that's the word, Dash has 31% reduced range. That sounds kind of sketchy, but I'm going to do it.
Let's see what happens.
And we'll take the Nectar here, since I'm trying to stockpile that up, and it gives us a palm level on something. What that palm level will be is anyone's guess, but I'll take it. And I can use Athena's call to keep myself relatively safe. Oh goodness, chariots, that's not good. Oh dear. Just gonna have to try and DPS them down as quick as possible. And kill things before they respawn. Alright, we're good. That was a little sketchy, but we made it. We only got hit once.
Nice.
Exit wounds. Okay, cool. That'll do a lot of extra damage for exit wounds. And there's Patroclus. Yeah, if I wasn't trying to progress the story, I honestly might have taken the HP. But honestly, so then I'll just keep waiting here, I guess. No time to lose.
No time to lose.
If I don't get close to him, you can't hear what he's saying. That's why I sometimes read it out loud. Maybe I'll take his attack up in this instance.
What's it going to be this time, stranger? The Hydrolite? Maybe the Kiss of Styx?
You sure you don't need any of this stuff, sir? I really appreciate it, but I don't want to take it for granted.
Oh, come. This is Elysium. Taking such things for granted is the point. We gloried shades receive our stipend of the finest goods, so we can battle till we've had our fill. But I've already had my fill, I think.
He is sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Well, I don't need any more Death Defiances, so I think I will take Cyclops Jerky. 60% increased attack for the next 10 rooms. Means we should make short work of the boss. I will take the shop here, because, again, if I can find more Zeus, more Artemis, please. I think I'm coming up on the point where I take her attack, honestly, but I don't want it. I'm going to reroll once and see if we can get her legendary.
What I need right now.
Aha! Not her legendary, but Lightning Rod is just as good.
2 for 1.
Alright, I'm going to save my one time to talk to Charon until we get to the final floor and see if that does any custom dialogue. I mean, Charon's custom dialogue isn't that fancy, I imagine, but Zagreus might say something.
And I stand ready for you, demon. And I assume Asterius as well. I feel it in my phantom heart. We shall not fall to you this time.
Poor Theseus.
You know, my opinion of the Macedonian Tau Lambda has fallen precipitously of late. Though perhaps it's not the chariot, but the driver.
Silence! Show me a finer chariot driver anywhere within Elysium. Why, you cannot! I'll run you down for such an insult to my pride.
Not gonna lie, Theseus, I think the other 2 types of chariot enemies in this game are way more threatening than you. Not gonna lie. He's like just behind the wall, I can't hit him. Now the question is, the one downside to Lightning Rod is it does try to like deter me from potentially using my cast on the Hera bow, but honestly we're not really running a cast build anymore, are we? Frankly, I don't know what build we are running. Oh my goodness, Mr. Bull, please. I need to remember that I'm not running Stubborn Defiance here, so if I get hit and I die, I'm not getting that life back ever again. Whoop, whoa, whoa. Oh dear. Let's get it out of here, please. I think my dash range is still reduced, which is part of the reason I'm taking more hits than I mean to. I'm a little focused here, Kiwi, if you couldn't tell. I'm sorry. Commentary will have to fall to the wayside for a moment while I don't get hit. I'm gonna just focus on DPSing here and using the Athena call. I don't actually know. I do think using Hera's effect is more damage dealing than... Oh dear. Hold on. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to end up having to... Ooh, okay, that was sketchy. Oh dear. Okay, we got the bull. We're in a much safer spot now, but we're still not in a great spot. I'm just going to work on saving up my Athena call for when I can use it. I missed. Where are you, Theseus? I do appreciate that he is having such a good time with that laugh. I think we've got him. Alright. Gather all these up. I'm just going to spam Athena. I'm going to spam Athena's call here, potentially. Just focus on dodging out of the circles. And then when all else fails, use the Athena call. Ooh, good dodge. Nice. Okay. I really had to focus on that one, but we didn't lose a Death Defiance, which is huge for us.
I won again, Shade, thanks to your support.
Okay. The damage up on our attack from Patroclus probably helped a lot there, honestly. So now's the question. I don't think I need the Palm Blossom anymore, so do I take one extra Death Defiance or an Evergreen Acorn? I don't think we have a lot of things that are boosting the damage we're taking, so yeah, we'll do Lucky Tooth here. I have 4 Resurrects. That's about as good as I could hope going into this, and I will take Hydrolite so that I get a little bit of extra healing. Cyclops Jerky isn't a bad decision, but I'm going to skip it here and save my coin for boons that I could potentially find here. Because again, we still haven't found the Artemis Legendary. Zeus's Legendary, I don't know if we can get. We still don't even have an attack boon, so I think no matter what, I have to pick a god and take an attack boon from them this floor. Because we need something. Even Dionysus's attack will be something. Even though I don't think it works perfectly well with this build, it may be good enough, honestly. So let's see what we get. What are we offered? We've got another Artemis. We've got a fish. Where's the fish? Is it over here? I think it's over here. There it is. Well, I see 3 for 3 on today's catching list. My understanding of the human language today, particularly the English language, is a little hit or miss, not gonna lie. At least I think the message is clear enough that you can make a rough interpretation of what it is. Alright, Athena Poseidon. Athena's attack would give us more damage, potentially. But honestly, I think I'm gonna go for Artemis's attack, all things considered, because we have her perk.
Why not?
Of course, now she doesn't offer it. I'm gonna re-roll and see if we get it.
Hey, got anything else?
Well, we did get it, but I mean, gain 2 bloodstones. I think we have to take that. So that is that's pretty huge. So I guess we'll go for Athena, or Poseidon. Who gives the better attack boon here? I think Athena does, because it will reflect projectiles, which gives us an extra layer of safety. It's a pretty small hitbox, so I don't know how valuable that will actually be, but it's good enough that I think it's worth considering. I will say though, the between Lightning Rod and the Hera cast, we've gotten a huge damage up just now. Because now I have 6 cast stones, Kiwi. That's insane. I'm just gonna leave these casts on the ground so they kill anything that comes near me with the lightning bolts.
No use.
All right. I'm feeling pretty strong all of a sudden. This is not how I expected this build to play out, but I'm not gonna complain. All right. I can't grab the cast stones. They're out of my range. This is unfortunate. Well, at least I can kite these things closer to the area so that they get hit by the lightning rod. Just gonna wait for him to try and use his attack and then use the Athena call to block it. There are a lot of lightning bolts happening in this screen, Kiwi. I think I'm just gonna stand over here where it's safe and let the lightning rods do the work.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, attack is stronger and can deflect, deals 40% more damage. Yeah, we'll gladly take that. This is the weirdest Hera bow run I have ever had, I'm not gonna lie. We'll take Poseidon here and see what duos we can get, if we can get any. I'll use my rerolls if I can. I don't think there's anything specifically I'm hunting for at this point. Mirage Shot sounds potentially really strong for us, but again, I don't know if you can get it on the Hera bow or not. It would seem silly if they made a duo boon untenable for a specific build, though. Like, I know there are hammers that you're locked out of with certain weapons, but that makes sense because weapons just play in a certain way where the stone might just not make, or the hammer on it might just not make sense. Like, for example, a boon that makes it so you can't use your spin on the spear when you're running the Hades or the Guan Yu spears. It would make a lot of sense to not have a hammer that locks you out of the core mechanic of that build. Just watching everything explode in giant water and lightning. Kind of fun, not gonna lie. Alright, do we? We do not. Okay. That's fine. This guy is holding all of my bloodstones, and he died with them all out of range, so I can't pick them up. Unfortunate. Maybe I can... Cool, I can use the trap to kill this one. Whoop, no. Unfortunate. I saw that happening as it was happening. That makes sense, right? Like, our base damage is not impressive. That's really, like, a humbling amount of damage right there. But once we get our bloodstones back and we are able to actually play the game, you'll see what we can do. You thought you had a chance. Well, prepare to get drowned. I'm not cool, Kiwi. I know I'm not cool. I'm just pushing it away so it can't laser me. It's kind of funny. Alright, and now that's dropping all the lightning rods. It's just, look at them taking all the lightning damage, I guess. Lightning rod seems to only be able to hit one enemy at a time, but there are a lot of strikes. Unshakable metal. Your boss, you cannot be stunned, and you resist 10% damage from bosses. Honestly, Razor Shoals sounds better. Not gonna lie, we've already gotten this. Yeah, let's take Razor Shoals. Because that'll give us status privilege, which will up our damage. Do I have... Actually, do I guess I have marked, maybe? I don't actually know if I have a boon that makes me do more damage to, or like get status privilege reliably. I think we'll take the HP first here. Just give us as much of a fighting chance as possible going into the Hades fight. But I feel relatively, all things considered, fairly confident about this, primarily because, well, for one thing, I have 4 Death Defiances, I have 240, about to be 275 HP, or 265 HP rather. And in the worst case scenario possible, I just drop Lightning Rod and safe spot. Like, I just be totally, like, ridiculously safe scummy. Which is gonna be really lame. But this is the build that I have locked myself into somehow. Like, I didn't know how this was gonna go. This is really not how I expected this run to go. So what are you gonna do? Play lame, win game, obviously. Having really bad sticks luck again, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, lasers. Alright. I bailed out because I wanted this guy to, like, not be caught behind the wall again, so I couldn't pick up my cast gems. Alright, watch the Satyr's HP. It still has a bunch. Never mind. It wasn't as good as I hoped it to be. This build definitely still feels kind of weak, but at the same time, it's also kind of hilarious, and so I'm happy I got it. Like, I'm not complaining at all. It's just, it's so weird to see how this how could you have predicted that this was how the game was gonna go? Like, how the run was gonna play out? Because I certainly couldn't have. Oh, hey, gold pot. Take that. Is there another one? No, there's this. Nah, I'm not selling any of this. Okay. Another run for sticks. So I guess, ooh, we can afford Hermes. I'll take that. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, that's so good. Quick reload, foes drop bloodstone, stuck in them faster. That is such a good synergy for us. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. All right, we will take, I guess I'll go for the coin first, because I'd rather have the coin to afford the extra HP rather than anything else. This is, what a weird build, Kiwi. Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I keep saying it, so let me change the subject. Anyway, I guess what's the plan for today? So unfortunately today, I'm still back home with you, but this is my last day before I go back to my parents' house for another week of work and get really sad again, I guess. Like, it's kind of alarming how much happier I am living with Kiwi than living with my parents. Like, I love my parents, and I'll say that every time I complain about them. But I think I've just found a different life than what their life is. Uh-oh.
Wrong chamber.
We got, what is it, the aggressively tiny vermin? Just tiny vermin. We'll just call him the aggressive tiny vermin. Where are you? Where are you? Think I hit him? Alright, let's see what Lightning Rod does in this scenario. Man, if I had gotten a Jolted Boon, this would have been even stronger. Or Double Strike. Like, we're definitely lacking in some of the things that make Zeus really pop off, but it's funny what we got. I do think the bulk of our damage does come from exit wounds and the Hera, the base Hera damage, so I still want to be stacking up these casts as much as possible, but then watch this. It's not actually that much, but it feels like it is. Actually, the exit wounds did 900 damage, so the damage isn't on entry, it's on exit. Okay, this is a pretty strong build. I'm being unnecessarily pedantic about it. But that means, wow, we had the worst possible Styx RNG we could have had, as it turns out, because we've got one more floor to go. But I may as well take this HP.
Use this.
That way we can heal up as much as possible. And that means we're getting a free palm, plus probably one more palm, because we'll have the 300 gold to get it.
No way.
I have to mash my my cast button so hard just to use all the gems at once. Oh goodness, that's a little bit of poison. Whee, I have damage, right? Alright, I'm not gonna sell anything because there's nothing I want to sell on this build. And I'm keeping the cast gems out because the lightning rod will pop these guys. Alright. Oh no, Kiwi. Gain +1 gem for your cast. And we'll take all 3 of these, honestly, because I'll still be able to, I might not be able to afford the palm, but I think these are better for me, honestly. That was an awesome Well of Charon.
There's the sack, finally.
Not gonna lie, I thought I had more rooms, which is why I was a little more zealous with my spending, but realistically speaking... Okay, that's kind of funny. Another 0.2 seconds. I would have 12 seconds of flat invulnerability. Honestly,
Juicy.
I hope you're ready to watch us just cheese phase 3. Alright. Moment of truth.
Princess once more offers to Cerberus one of his favorite sacks.
I can't explain why I sneezed that way. It's funny, it's embarrassing, and now it's on recording. You're welcome, Kiwi. Sorry for sneezing. Hopefully that didn't come out too loud on the microphone. I actually have like a chest muscle cramp from that sneeze. Okay. We can do this, Kiwi. We are so stacked on this build. There's no reason for me to lose this other than my own negligence. So let's see if I can make it to phase 4 or phase 3, I guess, without
from your parchment work.
without any deaths, because I've gone deathless this whole run.
Your heart-seeking Coronacht may have brought you this far, but shall not help you here.
I beg to disagree, dear old dad. Because we have 7 cast gems. Oh well, I boiled into that. All right, ran into that. I don't think he actually took the exit wound damage there. Unfortunate. Wow, our cast generates so fast. And I reflected his projectile. Oh, can't reflect that though. Would you kindly stop spamming these things, Dad? Okay, we're good. I'm gonna just let's see what Lightning Rod does for a little bit. It's only 140 damage. Oh, I guess it doesn't, I guess there's like a cap on how many times it can stack. That's really lame. But I mean, literally all I have to do is dash around and dodge him if I want to use that effectively. How did that not auto-target to him? Jeez. Oh, he summoned a sneak. Wow. Didn't know he could do that. Oh, I got hit. Alright, I'm definitely taking more damage than is ideal, so I need to play a little bit smarter. Oops, I'm taking out this little... Well, hello. Maybe the strategy is only leave 2 out then, and then let the other ones... I can use this. I'm gonna be cheesy and just... Because we generate God Gauge so fast here, it seems. Yeah, so maybe what I need to do is just leave like 2 gems out. and then focus on DPSing the rest. Oh goodness. I'm definitely taking more damage from these little mini bosses of his than I would like. Oh goodness. Holy shoot, that was 100 damage in one hit. Okay. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of this. Oh goodness. Kiwi I'm throwing on the first phase. This isn't even the hard part. I had to pop Athena's cast there because that was a little too sketchy for my own good. We need to get rid of this butterfly ball. It's teleporting around and doing damage as well as the sneak. Alright, this should finish it. Alright, butterfly ball down, I think. No, it's not. And how did those both miss? Alright, I'm gonna just do this. This is a waste, but it's fine. Just make sure that I have 12 seconds of invulnerability. Oh, wow, it, like, undoes it. Alright, we've only lost one death so far. Gonna focus on DPSing where possible. Chain shot is doing work. Oh, goodness. Whoop. Whoa. Okay, that came out way faster than I expected. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to not die here. Oh, I thought he was using his lasers. Oh, no. Now he's using his lasers. Alright, so this will be a good chance for just some free damage. It's filling up my god gauge. I'm gonna try and not get phased, but I'm feeling the threat, so I'm gonna just do this. Focus on DPSing. Alright, he's onto his second phase. I'm just stacking up as many of these gems as I can. He's healing himself. Okay, that's free damage for us then. Actually, he heals faster than us. I didn't realize I was still invulnerable through all that. Wow. Ah, the pot. Okay, that's 2 deaths. We're not over yet. Lightning Rod is doing work. I would like to pick up my cast gems, please. I'm gonna play a little bit safe and okay. Oh no, Cerberus. I'm gonna do this for safety. Lasers. Okay, we're good. Pop him with this. Let Lightning Rod take care of those things. Lightning Rod is really good for killing out his little cast gems, though. Alright, I'm learning that he has 2 sweeps, which is why I've been missing. Do you see this? Like, the auto targeting on this really is uninspiring. Oh dear, lasers. I think we're good. I think we got him. Okay. Phase 3, here we go, Kiwi. I've got 2 lives left, and I've almost got a fully charged god gauge. I think I can do this. Get ready for the shockwave. Pop him with that. Alright, get as much damage as I can so that the god gauge fills. Alright, we're good. Alright. I'm gonna wait till he does something sketchy, and then I will, Oh, he's healing himself. Alright, I'm doing this. Here we go. Just focus on dealing as much damage as possible with Hera Spect. Okay, he's wasting time. He's buying himself time, but I know where he is. We're still good. His guitar is shredding. Oh no, the pot. Okay. Grabbing my casts, mashing cast button, and popping him. Alright, exit wound should do a ton of damage here. It's almost enough. Oh, I've got this, Kiwi. And we got him. Extremer measures conquered.
I went all out. And still...
I went all outer.
Get on. Take me home.
Country road.
Yes.
To the place where okay. Alright, I think I have had my satisfaction. I have beaten my challenge runs. This build was complete and utter nonsense that made 0 sense. Again, I would love to know like how much damage support fire did because it probably did nothing. What a weird build. Somehow really effective, but I have never run a Hera build like this before. Well, a win's a win, Kiwi. And a win is what we got. 2 rounds of 32 fear and our first Extremer Measures victory.
Then, valiantly striding Zagreus was set upon by 7 bloodless slam dancers and slain. Or something of the sort.
But, yeah, there we go. Extremer Measures conquered. I am back.
Thank you everyone, you're too kind.
Only in time for me to leave for home and get really sad again, I guess. I don't know. we'll see where I'm at in the next episode. Hopefully I'm at least a little bit held together. But like I said, we're going to be going for more casual episodes in the next couple, like what we've been doing for most of the series, not the challenges that I've been setting for myself, just so we can progress the story a bit further.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our business.
I think you said that last time, Hypnos.
What do you... I heard you stayed the Knave King's sentence. I should be angry with you. Sisyphus must be the only mortal ever to have humiliated me. But Mother Nyx, she must have backed you, didn't she?
We did what needed to be done. As much as Father likes making examples out of wretched shades, an eternal sentence felt a little excessive in this case. Besides, Sisyphus isn't leaving anyway. Seems to have found his niche.
Oh? Well, he's an odd one, through and through, I guess. As long as I don't have to deal with him again.
Thanatos definitely sounds a little bit bitter about it, but at least he's
Don't think you will.
overall well enough forgiving. Here, let's give it ambrosia.
You can. For all the times you've bailed me out and just all the times you've been around for me, I thought I'd get you this. The real thing.
Ambrosia? Zagreus, where did you even... Don't you think this is a bit excessive?
Looking, I've never commented on this before, but looking at Thanatos' design, I don't know, like, is that collar around his neck, is it metal? Like, can you just lose all of your range of motion with that? Like, it doesn't look comfortable to me if it is.
You say that like it's a bad thing. A little bit of excess from time to time never hurt anyone, I'm sure.
Oh, you would be surprised. Though if you're going to embarrass me, you know what? I am going to reciprocate. Behold.
Behold, a chthonic companion.
What? Thanatos, is this... You're really giving Mort to me? I'm deeply honored.
We got ourselves a little mouse friend. That's exciting.
I got acquainted with the twin fists of Malphon recently, sir. Fills me with a kind of battle hunger I'd not felt before. To think the empty hand could have as much destructive force as any weapon.
The empty hand has more destructive force than any weapon, lad. It is the only weapon that can wield all others, and without it, all others are nearly powerless. The twin fists are a testament to that. Use them with care. Don't lose your head out there.
My brain just immediately went, what if you got like a keychain on the tip of a spear that just held a bunch of swords? And I'm like, that would be so uselessly impractical.
Thank you.
Weird mental images. All right, let's give her 4 ambrosia.
Do, sir. I was thinking that this batch of ambrosia ought to hold the lounge over for quite a while. Keep things livelier for everyone. And please take a bottle for yourself, won't you? As a token of my affection.
I'm now appreciating how, I was like, we have a huge stockpile of ambrosia. It's going to be hard to use it all up, but we are burning through it on just Dusa alone. She just took 4 of them.
Oh, you said your affection, huh? Wow. I really like you also, Zagreus. I liked you from the start. You were so different from your father and Miss Nyx, I could just tell, but... Wait, what am I saying? I am such a dummy. You're just being friendly with me, right?
All right, well, here comes the confession, I expect.
I would be more than that if it pleased you. You're very wonderful, and you light up this house. But I would never risk our friendship, so if this is where we draw the boundary, please just let me know.
I really do like how Zagreus is written. Aside from maybe his father and the people he's fighting against, he is genuinely respectful for those he cares, respectful towards those he cares about, and it's nice to see how that's written.
Wait. Did you just say I'm wonderful?
I did indeed. And I'm glad to get it off my chest, if you must know. Though, what about you? How do you feel?
I never thought you'd have those kinds of feelings for somebody like me. It's really nice to hear. It makes me feel complete. But, Zagreus, I don't know if I can be what you need. I mean, wait, you weren't just being nice to me for all this time because...
What? No, do so. Of course not. why is it so damn difficult to share one's feelings with somebody else? I don't want to ruin what we have. If only you could see what's in my heart.
Oh, I was just checking. Don't feel bad, okay? You don't seem capable of hiding what's in your heart. And I mean that in the best possible way. I'm so happy. It's just, all this is a lot, and I'm on duty right now, but see you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
All right. Yeah, that's sweet. And it's so hard to be vulnerable and accept someone's affection like that, so...
The prince and Cerberus exchange a look.
Especially like in Deuce's case, where she's not necessarily the most confident in herself.
More pets.
Always more pets. Yes, more pets. Kiwi, if the present has arrived and is giving me pets, this is the best. I pet a dog, I get pets, I'm happy. Alright, Dad, what do you have to say about what we did?
More than enough parchment work to go around.
Oh, I didn't even see her back there. She's so tiny compared to Hades. Hades doesn't even have anything to say, he's just upset. That's fair.
Have you considered doing music making as a recreational pursuit, my friend? You have such slender hands, why, I believe you do quite well at it.
Yes, please, teach us how to play the lyre. I love this quest line.
Not really been at the top of my list of late, mate. But who knows? It's something I've been meaning to try at some point, I suppose. Thanks for the words of encouragement.
Please, provide us a lyre.
Of course, my friend.
Oh, no? Ooh, okay, we got a prophecy. That means there is somehow we can get one. I don't remember if he gives it to us or if we have to get a work order for it or what, but...
We're proud of you, house contractor.
I remember this whole quest line of Zagreus learning to play music being incredibly amusing. Alright, let's send in our fish.
Bearing aquatic beasts.
Alright.
Always a pleasure.
Meg, what do you got to say?
I have to ask you something, please. We really need to talk.
For once, I think you're right. Although I'm curious, what is it that you think we have to talk about?
I still have feelings for you. At least, I think I do. Isn't there some way for us to, you know, work through all of this?
So, I get that in Greek mythology, polyamory is definitely a thing. I mean, look at Zeus. Like, ugh, look at Zeus. But, this feels a little bit cruel after the heart-to-heart we just had with Dusa, not gonna lie.
In spite of everything that's happened, and that's happening right now, what are the outcomes, Zagreus? What, exactly?
I haven't thought that far ahead. But I don't think it has to be this way. I don't hate you, Meg. I don't think I can ever hate you.
Despite my best intentions. Unfortunately, I don't know that I can say the same. Look, I'm at a very difficult point in my career. I need to focus on that now. Do we understand each other?
I think so.
I don't think Zagreus fully understands, or maybe he just doesn't want to understand, but at least he's going to respect her feelings in this situation. Again, there's a surprising depth and degree of emotional intelligence that they offer these characters
sleep when I'm dead.
with how they wrote them.
No way I'm lifting these.
Okay, I got stuck at the table there for a second. Anyway, let's talk to Skelly and call it a day. I have succeeded in all the challenges I set forth for myself. It's time to put this overly aggressive challenge set of runs to rest.
Maybe this one.
And finally try out the aspect of Hades as previously promised like 3 episodes ago. I don't know what build I want to run, but let's take Boldy with us. And... you know what? Let's go all in on Hades. Sigil of the Dead. Your call becomes Hades' Aid, which briefly makes you invisible. Your god gauge starts at 10% full, and I think it makes you do 100% more damage on the first hit before you uninvisible yourself.
What's the matter? You gone soft or something, pal?
So I believe the way the Hades aspect works is it just has a really good charge attack, so you want to run away and just swing this. So an attack boon is really what matters most. But anyway, Kiwi, with all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right, I'm back.
No, I'm not. I'm going now. Bye.